Hello, I'm Linda Dogan. Welcome to Spartanburg Now. I'm here with two friends, Paul McKee and Barney Blackwell. And we're here to talk about Feed the Community for Spartanburg County, our annual Feed the Community Day at Thanksgiving. Paul, let us start with you, and you tell the people who you are and why you're here, because you are the chairperson of the community organization this year.
Well, Linda, thank you so much. I am Reverend Paul McKee, and I work with Spartanburg County Baptist Network, and we serve about 91 churches. And much like what Barney said earlier, is that we want to connect by networking all of our churches together, not just with themselves and with the community as a whole, but we want to connect with other ministries that are partnering in the community to reach people as well, who may be needy or hungry in some way.
Okay, and this year you've been whipping us in shape for weeks and months now, and just tell us a little bit where we're going to do it, what we're doing. Share that with us. Okay.
Well, basically, Barney here with Restoration has come in this year to provide an additional site. We've traditionally, in the past few years, always served out of First Baptist Spartanburg, and because of the volume, serving 6,100 meals last year, we're anticipating 7,000 meals this year. And so we're providing all of that, Barney, as you well know, to the entire community of Spartanburg County. And Barney graciously offered to assist with that through his church here at Restoration. And so they're going to be a second site this year that we're adding on for folks to come and pick up meals and deliver those to the community as well as eat here.
Okay, let's say I want a meal. How will I go about doing that? Who do I call?
Well, if you're a church working with folks in the community or a ministry of some sort, then you would contact me for the number of meals that you want to have us help facilitate and assist you guys with. But if you're an individual, then you can call United Way, and they will take your name, address, and have someone deliver that to you on Thanksgiving Day.
Barney, you've been so kind, and your church has been so kind, and you all are going to deliver meals as well as serve here. Is that my understanding?
Yeah, we're packing to-go boxes, and Paul will send other churches here to pick those up to deliver in their community, and then we will have some that we deliver ourselves, and but we just want to serve the community. It's our goal.
I know that we have a lot of churches involved, and people are probably saying, well, I don't go to church, or I don't live near church. It's just that the churches are the ones who are always the givers, that we have them involved. But we're serving the people,
right?
Not just because you go to a church. And the majority of people will be served at the soup kitchen with Lou Landrum.
Well, not necessarily the majority, but 1,000+ people will be served there as a walk-in facility. But then we will also have the majority of the meals that will be delivered will come from Spartanburg First Baptist Church.
Okay.
And then the remaining number of those 500 to 1,000 here at Restoration.
3 years ago when Red Lobster said, this has outgrown us, we need more help, Pastor Rami Libran of St. John's Lutheran Church and Steve Wise of First Baptist Church called in and said, look, we're going to make this thing happen. And we're going to ask for volunteers, and that the United Way number will be available. Also, we're asking for donations. If your church or your organization does not get a letter from the Feed the Community for Spartanburg County with Paul McKee's name on it and Linda Dogan, then it's not an official Feed the Community project. Paul, how many turkeys this time?
600 turkeys. Last year we cooked 400, and we ran out just toward the end and had to supplement with a few things. But this year we're going to bump it up to 600 turkeys in preparation for feeding 7,000 people.
Wow. Barney, this year church is stepping up and saying we're going to feed them inside here.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to put them in the expo center. We just wanted to be a place that maybe wasn't right downtown for people out in the other part of the county could get to easily. We're right here at 8526 at New Cut Road.
And the soup kitchen, they serve people all the time, and there will be people going there.
Yes.
So the main two places that people can go and have a sit-down dinner are Restoration Church and the soup kitchen. And we will be delivering like crazy. The Sheriff's Department and the Public Safety Department are our transport people for delivering meals. We also have volunteers from our community
Yes.
that deliver as well. You should see those high school students from both Spartan High and Dorman come in there. They're so excited, and you can see how people are truly blessed. But this is our annual Feed the Community celebration. It will be on Thanksgiving Day, and we have a lot of preparation to do. We still have lots of meetings. Barney, you have something you got to say.
Yeah, people think, well, I can't be there on Thanksgiving Day. How can I get involved?
That's a good question.
We're going to be cooking for a week before Thanksgiving. So if your family is coming to your house and you can't serve that day, you still call that number and volunteer, because there's a whole lot of preparation for 7,000 meals.
Linda, one of the things I like about Feed the Community is that we have on our steering team about 10 people. We cannot possibly do the work that has to be done in this type of ministry with 10 people. And that's what I enjoy so much, is it's networking the entire community, whether people are in a church or whether people are just in a community, in a civic group of some sort or some other organization. That takes all of those people participating and working together to pull something of this magnitude off. And so for us to feed 7,000 people with turkey, dressing, sweet potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, gravy, and those wonderful Red Lobster biscuits.
Oh, man.
I'm getting hungry already.
Absolutely. but it's a joy when you begin to see all that come together, and then all of a sudden begin to see people being fed, and people can talk with folks, sometimes even more than the food. That visit to someone on Thanksgiving Day is such a blessing.
It truly is. Guys, thank you so much for doing this.
Our pleasure to be here.
And we thank everybody that's involved. We thank our community.
Yes.
And even though we're in economically strange times, we know this is going to go off without any hitch.
Amen.
And God bless you all.